Hi, welcome. This video is about YouTube videos, and as much as I think it's about how to do them properly, how to give them the correct titles, how to write some content in the description box that's relevant to that video. And basically what we're going to do is maximize the searching potential of our video. Now, just because we get this correct, it doesn't mean we're going to come top of the searches, but it's going to give us a good chance of doing it. There are some other factors that we're not going to look at, such as if you were, say, to upload 5 videos a day and do that for a year, well, YouTube's going to love you. You're going to get even higher rankings. If you've had a channel for a number of years, again, that's going to give seniority, and YouTube are going to give prevalence over that. But we've got to start somewhere. So we've got a brand new channel, we've got a video, we've got some text. We need to put it together and maximize the effect and see how it works. So the first thing you need to do is a bit of planning. So here's my planning. I have a video, which is a QuickTime movie. It can be other formats as well. And I have a document I've written in Word. Okay, and the document has got some context. It's an article. There's a story to read. Because although we go to YouTube to watch a video or a slideshow, the problem is YouTube cannot read the video or slideshow. So it needs text. It needs a story that it can read and go, I know what this video is about. So when you search for it, it's going to maximize the search results and give it back to you. Now, the first thing you need to look at, the first thing YouTube's going to go and do, is going to search the file of the video it's got. So here it says DSC 5646 my video. And YouTube's going to go, what the earth is that about? That means nothing. So this needs to be descriptive, okay? So we're going to give it a descriptive name. Now, here's my text I've written, my article I've written, okay? It's all about this helicopter. It's about this helicopter, which is an RAF helicopter. It's a Merlin, and it takes off from Carlisle Airport. So I've added content into my story about what a Merlin helicopter is, some interesting facts about it if you're into helicopters, the fact it's Royal Air Force, about Carlisle Airport, because private pilots like to go and visit the airport, the fact that Carlisle Airport is owned by Stobart Trucks. Stobart Trucks have bought a small airline, so it's now Stobart Air. He also owns another airfield, Southend, and the fact he drives Scania trucks. So all these things can all be tied into a useful article. So that's all I've done there. I've just written some text which you'll be able to find the video and have a read of it yourself. And I've given it a title. So here's my title I'm going to use for my article. Just as you were when you're at school, you give your work a working title. So I've got a working title here. So the first thing I'm going to do with my working title is I'm going to use it and rename my video. Okay, so my video is now going to be called Merlin Helicopter HC3 Alpha Royal Air Force taking off from Carlisle Airport. So when YouTube goes and looks at that video, it already knows or has got a good idea what that video is about. Now, we can enhance that title by putting more text later on. Now, what you mustn't do is spam. So you mustn't put there, this is about Justin Bieber, because it's not about Justin Bieber, and eventually you'll be found out that you're spamming. So that's spamming when you lie, trying to tag on something big, okay? So keep it real. So we've named our video, it's got the right name ready, and we've got a document with some text that we can copy and paste. Now, you could just write it straight into YouTube, but I prefer being ahead of the game. I like to do my planning, so I write my documents first in Word. And I do the same when I do websites. If I'm going to write a story on a website, I don't write it straight on the website. I write it on a Word document first, or any word processor. It doesn't matter what it is. Just somewhere you can copy and paste it. Be organised. Plan what you want to say. So let's go to our YouTube channel. So here's our YouTube channel. It's called Manchester Ground School. There's some different videos on there about aeroplanes and helicopters. If you're not onto that, it's not going to be very interesting. But this video isn't about this channel. It's about how to upload videos correctly. So let's get our upload. And this is the typical sort of box you're going to see, isn't it? So I'm going to grab my helicopter folder here. Drag that down there. I'm just going to drag it, dump it on there. It's now uploading. Now, the first thing you need to notice is we named that video file with a proper title. And we'll look here. YouTube grabs the title of the video and uses it as the title in the title box automatically for you. Now there's the first hint that Google says it should be the same. So we've made it the same, which is good. And we've also saved ourselves some work because I don't need to type my title because it's already been done. It's taken it from the name of my folder. And YouTube now says, well, the title's the same as the name of the file. So there must be a bit more about Merlin helicopters because it can search the words, remember. So it's thinking, this is good. We need to make it better. So let's grab our text, okay? Now in our text, I'm going to link it to some websites is what you want to do. You're going to want to link whatever you're doing back to your website. So something that's important to remember here, when you put a web address, you must put http:// at the beginning, or find the web page on the web and copy it out of the browser and it'll be there already for you. If you don't do that for YouTube, when we put it in the description box, it won't know that it's a website. It will think it's just plain text. Okay, so here's my text. Yeah, I saw a mistake there. So there's a W missing. I'm going to add a W to there. Okay, so next all I need to do is copy, because I prepared everything in advance. Copy. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Description. Paste. Brilliant. Let's make this box a bit bigger, this screen a bit bigger. Here we go. Now, what you might notice is we've lost a lot of what we call white space, okay? Basically, the paragraphs, they're all bumbled together. There's not nice spacing, it's hard to read. So we're going to make it a bit easy to read. So we're going to put a full stop there, return. The two web addresses, because it's relevant to this article and this channel. Let's find our paragraphs. There's one, there's one, there's one, and there's one. Now, if you've got any spelling mistakes, you can correct them now or you can correct them later. It doesn't really matter. I put some extra detail at the bottom, okay? I'm thinking people wanting to subscribe to my channel, they like what I've seen or like what I've shown them and going, I want to know some more. So I've given them details of where I've got the information. So if you're writing about something and you don't know about it, it might be about a celebrity you're with, or in this case a helicopter, Google it. Go find the information. But don't copy and paste that information. Use the information, but you must rewrite it, okay? If you don't, the search engines know who was the original author, and they'll go, no, we don't like this. This is just copying. They want to see original content, okay? So I've just created lots of white space in there just because it makes it easy to read. Someone may not read it. It doesn't really matter, but I know that the search engines are going to read it, and that's what's important. Okay, that's uploading nicely. The next thing we need to do is grab all of this again, okay, copy, stick it in this message box. You can only do this once. You're never going to get another chance to do this. Okay, we're going to tick that. It's going to connect me into my Twitter, so authorize that. Okay, it's all done. So what's going to happen now is when this finishes uploading, it's going to put the video and this text and links through to my Twitter feed and my Google+. So I'm going to take care of a couple more social medias all at once. So I'm getting something for nothing. I'm making the work easy for myself. Next I need some tags, okay? Now don't confuse this with a Twitter tag, for example. So you're not going to put an @ at the front of it. These are just simple words that are going to describe what's in here. So what have we got in here? I've got Merlin helicopter. Okay, now it doesn't have to be a single word, it can be a double word like that, it's not a problem. So we put that in, push return, it makes it into a tag. We can do those separate words now. Helicopter. Okay, we can do Merlin. We can do, let's do the HC3A Merlin, because that's relevant. We can do Carlisle, because Carlisle Airport, that's what the story's about. Now you see, as we've done it, we're now getting recommendations. So that's a relevant. REF saves me typing it. Yep, it's about flying. planes, it's all similar sort of stuff. We'll have that. Aeroplane will do. Carlisle's in the Lake District. Yes, that's relevant. It's about aviation. There's a jet engine, so we can have that. We can have planes. We want that one. Don't know why Chris keeps coming up. That's a bit strange, but that's fine. So we got that. We're going to put Stobart. Let's put Stobart because he owns it. Let's put Scania Trucks. Okay, you get the gist. You can put as many descriptive things in here, but again, don't go and put Justin Bieber unless your article's about Justin Bieber, because that becomes spam. Spam is bad, okay? If you put too many of these in here, it will tell you there's too many, and you'll just have to go and delete some. To delete them, all you have to do is click there, the cross. It's now gone. I'll put Jetpack though because it's quite a good one. Okay, so this is now processing. It now says I've got about 3 minutes left. So we want to see the process through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video for a minute and I'll come back to you when it's nearly uploaded. Okay, so we're nearly back. It's nearly finished uploading. One thing I need to note to point out to you here, I've got a tag here. I've preset it up as a predefined tag on all my videos. It's CWC, okay, Creative Web Creations. The reason that is in there, it identifies the videos as mine. So the idea is when you see one of my YouTube videos, it will know that there are others related to it because of the CWC. I can also do other things to them. But the idea is when you go to someone's channel and you watch one of their videos and you notice that they've got other of their videos appearing up on the search near their video, that's because they put their personal tag. So you need a personal tag. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be a word. It needs to be something that someone else isn't going to use. So there's no point using the word helicopter because lots of people use the word helicopter. So CWC is unique to me. So obviously you could start using CWC, but it'd be pretty silly because it's not relevant to you. It wouldn't particularly help you. So you need your own. Whatever yours is, that is what you need to use, okay? So our video's done, processing's done. It's still got lots of churning to do before we probably get the thumbnails there. We're going to click publish because we want it to go live. So it's now going live. It's now giving us a link. And if we go to the link, we'll probably be able to see it. We may not quite be able to see it yet. And look here, we've got some ticks. Right, it's all done. Share a link. So it's already tweeted it for me. And there you go. That was all automated. I didn't have to do anything. It did it all for me. So it's gone to my social media here. You can see it's gone to Facebook, it's gone to Twitter, it's gone to Google. It's not gone to these because I haven't got those set up. If you've got them set up, it's going to go to them for you. It's really up to you where you want to send it. So let's grab let's see if it goes live yet. Stick that in here. And there's our video. Okay, our titles here. Our website's a live link, so we created links to these websites, which is a good thing. So those are the two sites that I really care about. I've got my text, which has got nice paragraphs in it, so it looks like there's something relevant. And I've got some more paragraphs at the bottom there, which again made sense to me. Turn that noise off. That ad, we don't want that. Okay, so that's how you do it. It's pretty simple. So there's only a few very simple rules you need to remember. So the first one is whatever the video is, you need to name that video with a sensible title that makes sense. Not makes sense to you, would make sense to a total stranger. Okay. Next, when you upload the video, it's going to give that title automatically. So you get 2 jobs done with one thing, which is brilliant. Then we need that title again in the top of our description box. Okay, very important. Then we need some content, and remember we need some web links. So after the title and the description, that is where we went and put our web links right at the top. One, because we want people to click on them, we want people to go to our channel, don't we? Okay, so that's why it goes there. And then finally, we had our tags. So you need your unique tag for your channel, and then you need tags that are relevant to the article. Okay. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to do. It's not hard, but it does take some work. You don't get anything for nothing. Is this going to go top of the searches? I can't guarantee it, but it's got a good chance. But if I was starting to do this in, say, I looked back in 12 months and I did one a week or even one a month, my ranking's going to be a lot higher. And there's some other bits and bobs we can do. I'll make some more videos showing you how to do that. So get some videos made for your company and get them up there. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.